Welcome to another episode of Underwater MacGyver. When I'm lobster diving, there's two things that I love getting: lobster, scallops. And one of the challenges, you only have two hands and you have to be able to grab the lobsters and you got to be able to pry off the scallops, but you're in the dark. So you need to have a flashlight at the same time. So you only have two hands, you have two tools. We need to do better. So I am going to do something special. Now you guys remember this. Well, maybe you remember this. Everybody's familiar with this, but how often have you had to see a Spiro have to put it on their body because it's usually covered pretty damn well? In my case, it's not. Gonna be diving for a bit today, so I gotta make sure it's covered. Got two main things that I've got to hold. I've got my torch, and I've got this amazing tool from Sharkhead in Spirit, California. Look at that, the Exacalloper 2.0. All right, so I needed to figure a way to get this on my body so they're easily accessible. So let's check this out. Ta-da! Now we have what we need. This is what we are going to use for our supports. Now let me show you how this works. When thinking about this situation, I needed to think about two things. Keeping these secure against my hand or my arm so that when I'm in a hole, what I'm doing, they're not moving around, they're not having any issue, they're not falling out. The second part is, look at how long these are. Well, these are also good because if you're anything like me, you've lost a couple, and because they've come loose or whatever, and they're gone. So I want to make sure that not only do I have this attached as a secondary safety, but also this line, I don't want it anywhere away from my body. I don't want it to get caught up on anything. So here's what we're going to do. I've got this. This is the knee pad, right? So what's going to happen is it's going to go right on my arm like that. Now it's a little loose right now, but of course I don't have my wetsuit on. What's going to happen is I'm going to put it on like that. Got a nice little padding, just in case, right? Now, here we go. So first of all, put the line in. We're going to just drop that line in. I'm going to wrap that around my arm. When I have my wetsuit, it'll be nice and tight. So I'll be able to keep this up on my arm and it won't be bouncing around. It won't be going anywhere. And then we are going to just slide this right on, just like this. Here comes my torch. I'm going straight up Iron Man style on this one. A little Tony Stark-ish, a little underwater Tony Stark. Somehow, we are going to get this nice and snug, right? Once I have that nice and snug on there, bam. It'll be nice and snug on there. But what's going to be great, look at that. I have two hands. Let's see what this does on the other one. Once again, what we're going to do, I'm going to wrap that around, get it around the arm. What's great is Sharkhead has actually put a little tuna clip on here that is super nice to have. Let me tell you, just being able to have it super accessible at any time is always a plus. But that'll allow me to put it nice and high up on my arm. But that'll also allow me to have it within reach that I can just clip off, bring it down a little bit, boop, boop, boop. And guess what I got? Some scallops. Let's get this on here, slide this up and on. There we go. It's nice and easy, right? Now, I haven't decided yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it sit up and into my arm like that. So now I've got this. If I see a scallop, just going to pop that out, come down, pop, pop, throw it in the bag, throw it back in. Bam. Check it out. The strings aren't going anywhere. I don't have to worry. This one I'm gonna have to figure out. I don't think I want this rubber band on here. I'm gonna have to redo the band a little bit. But just imagine, I'm coming down. Ooh, look at that. Oh, hey, there's a lobster. Whoosh. Hands are free. Oh baby, I cannot wait to try this. Hands free. I might even try this with the gun. I don't know. I'm really liking basically being able to aim it around a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. So check this out. Hopefully in the next video or so, we'll actually give this a test. Thanks for watching.